You've been taught to fear the wrong thing. From the moment we become aware of our own mortality, we are conditioned to see death as the ultimate enemy. It is the final, terrifying unknown, the great end to everything we are. We build our lives around avoiding it, delaying it, and fearing its arrival. But what if I told you that death is not the tragedy you think it is? What if the real tragedy, the true horror, is a life left unlived? Death is a natural completion, a universal constant. The real enemy, the silent thief that steals your days, your dreams, and your very essence, is hesitation. It's the pause before the leap. It's the promise of tomorrow that never comes. It's the silent, deadly comfort of waiting for a perfect moment, a perfect feeling, a perfect sign that will never arrive. The greatest loss isn't the end of life, but the life we never allowed to begin because we are perpetually waiting at the starting line. The real tragedy is arriving at the end of your days only to realize you never truly lived, your potential still locked inside you, a ghost of the person you could have become. This is not about philosophy. This is about the fundamental physics of your reality. Your life right now exists as a field of infinite possibilities. This is not a metaphor. It's a principle at the heart of quantum mechanics. In the quantum realm, before a particle is observed, it doesn't exist in a single place. It exists as a wave of pure potential, a statistical probability spread across all possible outcomes. It is everywhere and nowhere at once. It only collapses into a single definite reality, a particle in a specific location, when it is observed. This is the famous observer effect, proven by the double-slit experiment. The act of observation, of conscious focus, is what turns potential into reality. And you are the observer of your life, your dreams, your desires, that business you want to start, that person you want to talk to, that journey you want to take. They all exist in that same quantum field of infinite potential. They are real, but they are in a ghost state, a wave of possibility. They are waiting for an observer. They are waiting for you. But thinking about them isn't enough. Wishing for them isn't enough. Your conscious choice, followed by decisive embodied action, is the act of observation that collapses the wave. When you finally act, you force one of those infinite possibilities to become your physical, lived experience. To remain in indecision, to hesitate, is to willingly leave your life in that ghost state, a sea of maybes where nothing ever becomes real. Action is the chisel that carves your reality from the raw marble of potential. Let's be brutally honest about what procrastination really is. We call it laziness, but that's a lie we tell ourselves to feel better. Procrastination is not a passive state. It is an active, deliberate choice. It is the conscious decision to choose the temporary comfort of avoidance over the growth that lies on the other side of discomfort. You are not being lazy. You are actively choosing the familiar pain of stagnation over the unfamiliar fear of the unknown. And this choice, repeated over and over, becomes a deeply ingrained subconscious program. Neuroscience tells us that our subconscious mind governs up to 95% of our daily behavior, thoughts, and emotional reactions. It is a powerful supercomputer designed for one primary purpose: survival. Its job is to keep you safe by keeping you in familiar territory. It operates on emotional memories. If you tried something new in the past and felt embarrassment, failure, or pain, your subconscious logged that experience as a threat. Now, whenever you consider taking a similar risk, it floods your body with the chemicals of fear and anxiety, cortisol and adrenaline, to stop you. It screams, danger. Do not proceed. Stay where it's safe. So, when you hesitate, you are not weak. You are running a survival program that no longer serves your expansion. You are being held captive by an outdated version of yourself. The choice is whether you will let that old programming dictate the entirety of your future. Here is a truth that will set you free. You will never feel ready. The feeling of being 100% confident, 100% prepared, 100% certain, it's a myth. It's an illusion your subconscious mind creates to keep you in the waiting room of life forever. Confidence, courage, and readiness are not prerequisites for action. They are the direct results of it. You don't feel brave and then act. You act, and in the acting, you become brave. You forge confidence in the fires of experience, not in the comfort of contemplation. The key to breaking this cycle is to make a true decision. The word decide comes from the Latin decidere, which means to cut off. A true decision means you cut off all other possibilities, including the possibility of doing nothing. You commit to a path, and you burn the boats behind you. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step. That single act of commitment is a declaration to the universe. It is a signal that you are no longer a passive dreamer, but an active creator. Your fear is not a stop sign. It is a biological compass pointing you toward the direction of your growth. It is a signal from your primal brain, the amygdala, doing its job. Acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to keep you safe, and then, calmly and deliberately, do the thing it's screaming at you to avoid. That is how you reclaim your power. Now, let's go deeper into the energetic mechanics of reality creation. The universe doesn't respond to your wishful thinking. It doesn't respond to your affirmations alone. It responds to your energetic signature, your state of being. And your state of being is a coherent field generated by the alignment of your thoughts, your emotions, and most critically, your actions. Your heart, according to the Heart Math Institute, generates an electromagnetic field thousands of times more powerful than the field generated by your brain. This field radiates out from you and interacts with the quantum field. When your intention to change, your elevated emotion of what that change will feel like, and your physical actions are all in alignment, your electromagnetic field becomes coherent. It becomes an orderly, powerful wave that carries a clear signal into the field. This is energetic coherence. It's you broadcasting a powerful, unambiguous request to the universe, saying, "This is who I am now." But when there is a mismatch, when you say you want abundance but your actions are rooted in scarcity and fear, when you say you want love but your actions are self-sabotaging, your field becomes incoherent. It's a chaotic, jumbled, static-filled signal. You are sending mixed messages, and reality has no choice but to reflect that chaos back to you. You cannot expect to create a new future while you are still living, feeling, and acting from the energy of your past. Your actions are the final necessary component that locks your new reality into place. This isn't New Age fluff. This is ancient wisdom validated by modern science. The spiritual text of the Bhagavad Gita speaks of karma yoga, the path of selfless action, as a way to liberation. The Bible states that faith without works is dead. Both point to the same truth. Embodied action is the bridge between the world of spirit and the world of form. Your actions are your prayer in motion. Epigenetics even shows that your choices and the emotional states they produce can signal your genes to express themselves in new ways. By taking new actions, you are literally changing yourself at a cellular level, becoming the person capable of sustaining the new reality you desire. So how do you integrate this into your life, right now, today? You cultivate a bias toward action. You train yourself to close the gap between idea and execution. One of the most powerful ways to do this is to adopt a simple rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. Don't put it on a list. Don't say you'll do it later. Just do it. This small practice begins to rewire your brain. It breaks the habit of postponement and builds the muscle of immediacy. It creates momentum. But for the bigger things, the life-changing things you've been putting off, I want you to do an exercise with me right now. What is the one action you know you need to take? The one you've been avoiding, negotiating with, and delaying, even though you know it holds the key to your next level of growth. It might be sending that email, making that phone call, signing up for that course, or having that difficult conversation. I want you to identify it. Pause this video if you need to. Get it crystal clear in your mind. Now, I want you to take your first step of observation. Go to the comment section below and declare it. Write down the one decisive action you will take today. The simple act of writing it down and sharing it is a powerful step. It brings the idea out of the ghost state of your mind and into the shared physical world. It makes it real. It makes you accountable. This is your first act of collapsing that wave of potential. Do it now. Of course, the moment you commit, the moment you take that first step, you will be met with resistance. Obstacles will appear. Doubts will surface. Your old self will scream in protest. And this is where most people give up. They mistake the resistance for a sign that they are on the wrong path. But you must understand this. The obstacles are not in the way. The obstacles are the way. The friction is what forges you. Steel is not made strong in a comfortable environment. It is plunged into fire and beaten with a hammer. A muscle does not grow from lifting light weights. It grows by being torn down by resistance and then rebuilding itself stronger. These challenges are the universe testing your commitment. They are the necessary pressure required for your evolution. When you act in the face of fear and difficulty, you are doing something profound inside your own brain. You are actively creating new neural pathways. This is neuroplasticity. The first time you do something terrifying, your brain carves out a tiny new neurological trail. It's difficult and requires immense energy. But the next time you do it, that trail is a little more established. It's easier to find and follow. With each repetition, you widen that path until it becomes a superhighway. The old pathway of fear and hesitation begins to atrophy from disuse. You are literally, physically, rewiring your brain for courage and decisive action. The doubt you feel is just the echo of your old programming. It's the ghost of your former self trying to pull you back to the familiar. Do not argue with it. Do not fight it. Simply let your actions be your answer. Your new reality, built one decisive act at a time, will become the undeniable evidence that silences that voice of doubt forever. We have come full circle. We began with the fear of death, but now you see the truth. The greatest tragedy is not that our lives must end, but that we might never truly allow them to begin. Your power does not live in your future plans or your past regrets. It exists in one place and one place only, the present moment. This moment right now is the only point of action you will ever have. You are the observer who collapses potential into reality. Your action is the force that turns the unseen into the seen. Hesitation is a conscious choice to inhabit a ghost life, to remain a shadow of your potential. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the result of acting in spite of it. And your energetic signature only becomes coherent and powerful enough to influence reality when your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in perfect alignment. This video is not just information. It is a decision point, a crossroads. You can take this knowledge, feel inspired for a moment, and then click away, allowing the comfortable habit of hesitation to pull you back under. Or you can make a true decision. You can cut off the option of waiting. What is the one small, decisive action you will take the very second this video ends? Don't plan a dissertation on it. Don't wait until you feel motivated. Just do it. Send the text. Write the first sentence. Put on your running shoes and walk out the door. Your future self is not born from your intentions for tomorrow. It is forged in the fire of your courage today. The universe is waiting. Stop waiting for life to happen to you. Choose to happen to life. Awaken now.